What if your biggest source of stress ... Is your mind living in the past or future? In The Power of Now, Eckhart Tolle says, the only real moment is this one. The past? Memory. The future? Imagination. But the present, that's where peace lives. Your thoughts aren't you. Your ego isn't truth. Presence is ... So breathe. Listen. Feel. This moment is all you ever truly have. Escape the mental prison of time and step into the now. Fundamentally transform how you perceive yourself in the world. Today, we'll delve into the core concepts of the power of now and explore how they can guide you toward a life of clarity, peace, and purpose. The illusion of psychological time. Tolle introduces the concept of psychological time, referring to our tendency to dwell on the past or worry about the future. This mental habit often leads to stress, anxiety, and dissatisfaction. Consider how often your thoughts are consumed by past regrets or future concerns. This constant mental time travel detracts from experiencing the present, the only moment that truly exists. Tolle emphasizes that while learning from the past and planning for the future are practical, becoming entangled in them can lead to suffering. By anchoring ourselves in the now, we can break free from this mental cycle and experience life more fully. Understanding the ego. Central to Tolle's philosophy is the concept of the ego not in terms of arrogance, but as the constructed sense of self derived from our thoughts and experiences. This ego thrives on identification with the past and future, leading to a distorted self-image. The ego seeks validation and control, often reacting defensively when its identity is threatened. This reactivity can manifest as anger, jealousy, or fear. By observing our thoughts and recognizing them as transient, we can disidentify from the ego. This awareness creates space for a deeper sense of self rooted in presence rather than mental constructs. Embracing presence. Presence, as Tolle describes, is the state of being fully engaged in the current moment without judgment or resistance. It's about experiencing life directly rather than through the filter of incessant thought. Practicing presence can be as simple as focusing on your breath, feeling the sensations in your body, or attentively listening to your surroundings. These practices help quiet the mind and anchor you in the now. Regularly cultivating presence can lead to greater inner peace, improved relationships, and a heightened appreciation for life's simple pleasures. The pain body and emotional awareness. Tolle introduces the concept of the pain body, an accumulation of past emotional pain that resides within us. This pain body can be triggered by certain situations, leading to disproportionate emotional reactions. When the pain body is activated, we might find ourselves overwhelmed by anger, sadness, or fear. Recognizing these reactions as manifestations of the pain body allows us to observe them without identification. Through conscious awareness, we can prevent the pain body from dominating our responses, thereby reducing unnecessary suffering and fostering emotional healing. The role of acceptance. Acceptance is a recurring theme in Tolle's teachings. He suggests that resisting what is, be it a situation, emotion, or thought, intensifies suffering. Conversely, accepting the present moment as it is can lead to inner peace. This doesn't mean passive resignation, but rather acknowledging reality without mental resistance. From this place of acceptance, appropriate action can arise more naturally and effectively. The power of surrender. Surrender, in Tolle's context, involves letting go of mental resistance to what is. It's about yielding to the flow of life rather than clinging to preconceived notions or desires. This surrender isn't about defeat, but about aligning with the present moment. By doing so, we open ourselves to greater clarity, creativity, and serenity. Practical applications in daily life. Integrating the principles of the power of now into daily life can be transformative. Here are some practical steps. Mindful breathing. Take moments throughout the day to focus solely on your breath. Sensory awareness. Engage fully with your senses. Notice the sights, sounds, and textures around you. Conscious listening. When conversing, listen attentively without formulating a response in your mind. Routine activities. Perform everyday tasks like washing dishes or walking with full attention. These practices help cultivate presence and reduce the dominance of habitual thought patterns. Watching the thinker. Tolle invites us to take on the role of the watcher, to observe our thoughts without getting caught up in them. Most people are so identified with their mental chatter that they don't even realize they're thinking. By stepping back and becoming aware of the voice in your head, you create a separation between you and your thoughts. This simple act of observation begins to dissolve unconscious identification. It's not about stopping thoughts, but about no longer being ruled by them. Awareness alone is transformative. It breaks the cycle of compulsive thinking and brings you into direct contact with the now. Clock time versus psychological time. Tal makes an important distinction between clock time and psychological time. Clock time refers to practical use of time, making appointments, setting goals, planning trips. This is necessary and helpful. Psychological time, however, is the mental habit of living in the past or future. It's the regret that replays old wounds and the anxiety that imagines negative futures. When you mistake psychological time for reality, you create suffering. But when you use clock time without letting it dominate your state of consciousness, you remain anchored in the present, where real life happens. Silence and stillness. In a world addicted to noise, Tal champions silence and stillness as gateways to presence. These aren't just the absence of sound, they are inner spaces where consciousness arises. Sitting quietly without stimulation, no phone, no music, no distractions, allows you to reconnect with your inner being. In stillness, you can feel your own presence beyond the thinking mind. Tal suggests that even a few seconds of stillness, truly felt, can realign you with the now. Over time, this practice expands, and silence becomes not an emptiness but a fullness, a space where peace naturally exists. Presence in relationships. Tal also explores how presence transforms human relationships. Many conflicts arise from unconscious egoic reactions, defensiveness, blame, judgment. But when two people relate from presence, there is less drama and more authenticity. Listening deeply, without mentally preparing a response, creates space for real connection. Presence removes the need to win arguments or prove yourself. It replaces reaction with response, fear with understanding. As you become more present, you'll notice your relationships begin to shift, not because others change, but because you're showing up differently. The now as a portal to enlightenment. For Tal, the present moment isn't just helpful, it's sacred. He describes the now as a portal to spiritual awakening. When you step into full presence, even briefly, you touch something beyond mind, a still, timeless awareness. This doesn't require belief or dogma. It requires direct experience. Tal says enlightenment isn't some future event. It's the realization of being here and now. The more you access the now, the more you dissolve the illusion of separation and return to the wholeness that has always been within you. Life as a series of nows. Finally, Tal reminds us that life is never not now. The past was once now, and the future will arrive as now. All of your life experiences, joy, heartbreak, growth, have occurred in the present moment. So why resist it? Why postpone peace until a better time? You don't need a perfect life to be fully alive. When you surrender to the now, life opens up. Simple things become radiant. Small actions gain meaning. You stop chasing, and you start being. And from that space of being, real transformation begins. The power of now offers a pathway to transcend the mental constructs that often confine us. By embracing the present moment, we can experience a profound sense of peace and connection. If this exploration resonated with you, consider subscribing for more insights into transformative philosophies. In our next episode, we'll delve into Machiavelli's The Prince and examine the interplay between power and presence. Until then, stay present and stay curious.